Hello, welcome to another episode of Entering the Unknown Paranormal. I've come with my team to ye Olde Man And Scythe in Bolton, Lancashire.
The male that's showing his hand on my throat, I'm studying now what he's showing. He's coming forward, he's got my hand, and he's walking forward, and he's just walking with me, just moving me out of the way.
Can you see his facial features?
His face, to me, looking at his face to me, it's either burnt or distorted. The male that's showing us, can you come into the room for us, please? Step into the room. You no harm. Love, peace and respect. I can't see it properly.
Is he still situated outside the room?
The way I'm seeing him now, he's got a very long, dark, dirty coat. I can't describe the hat, what it is. I don't sort of hat it is. He's got like a round rim hat. But he smells musky. He doesn't smell nice at all. He keeps swearing at me and keeps saying, I can grab him. So I wonder if the burning on your arm, this is him, burning on your arm.
You picking anything up?
Yeah, there was something over there like that, and it was like pointing.
Quite a tall figure.
Quite a tall figure.
So that'd be him then. I also think the smell we got in the kitchen area, the sofa smell, is to do with him.
Is he still there?
He's still there. Sorry, my throat's going funny. There's two other spirits with him. Now these two other spirits aren't like him. He's keeping these two with him. $1642. Yeah, 1642. I feel like it's all that way towards Rocky. How are you feeling over there, Rocky? Are you?
I feel fine. I'm hot.
You're hot?
Yeah.
Oh, the spirit that's in the doorway, can you come in the room, please? Set one of the devices off, please. Come on. If you're that intimidating, you should be able to set one of the devices off around the room.
This guy, he's a strong guy, his hands are big. One hand, I can feel it's going right the way around my throat, one hand. And normally it would take two to get a decent grip. This is one hand.
At the moment I just feel like I've got hands here.
Not around the back of your neck. Got a young girl, she's about 11 years old.
Is she in the room now?
Yeah, she's in the room with us now. This young girl's giving a name, she's giving the first name of Paulette, and she's saying Lou, so I don't know if it's Louise. What's up, Sean? Right?
Yeah. My arm feels funny.
In what sense?
Like somebody went like that.
If that's the little girl, can you touch Sean again, please? After several minutes, we went lights out and into infrared.
Was that above us? I heard that.
It's over there somewhere, I don't know where it was.
Young girl, there's a doll on the floor. Did it move near it?
What did you hear over there?
A knock.
Knock here. I heard the knock. You keep referring to the blood magic. Do you practice a witchcraft?
Any idea where this took place? Do you think it was down in the cellar or?
I don't know where it is, but this is the male, the tall male.
Yeah.
This is the tall male, this is the negative male that I'm getting somewhere along the line, sigils would have been put to try and stop him. And he was involved in some sort of blood magic. If that's correct, can you make one of the devices go off, please? Thank you. something like that, yeah.
When Rocky moved forward, you could see where he was stood by his footprints. But just here, sort of like in the middle there,
Yeah.
there's his footprints.
It's still visible now.
No, but there's something in the doorway. I can see it on it. It's a lot smaller than you, and it's up to your elbow.
Yeah, it's just a little girl.
It's not a girl in it.
Oh my god, it's free. Sean, come stand there, mate. You stand there, tell me what you're feeling. That's just kicking it off. That's goosebumps there now. I've got the young girl who's at the door still, but I'm also getting something going up. I get this sometimes. Remember when we was in London and we got like the 8-legged thing
Yeah.
on the roof? This isn't like that. What I'm seeing like a black mass, just a black mass just going up. It's like when you open a door and you get the backdraft of smoke and it just comes in and takes the room.
Yeah.
That's what I'm just seeing. And it's not smoke. I'm just seeing just a black mass coming up and going. And I think this is that male. I think this is just where he's trying to do things to try and intimidate, trying to scare. Me and Sean, 2 males now, and these are, without being disrespectful, they're not the brightest. But they seem the type where if you give them a couple of quid, they'll do whatever you want. They're just laughing. I find it amusing. I don't know why they give me this, but I'm going to give you what I'm getting. These two, we're not even in the area where these names they're giving me. We're in the wrong area completely. But they're laughing in the same Birkenhead. Now, as far as I'm aware, Birkenhead didn't come this far. Mainly stayed around Edinburgh, around that way, around, they didn't really come this far, but they're laughing and saying Birkenhead. We done the same, mate. They're giving me that because basically saying we done the same but we didn't get caught. We done the same but we didn't get caught, and that's why they're laughing.
Right.
This young girl who's coming in, it feels like the young girl is actually bringing them forward. If you know what I mean. Have you heard of an enabler? Have you heard that term? When a spirit will come through to help other spirit come through.
Yeah.
Now this young girl, I believe she's not deliberately bringing them through, but they're using her energy to come through.
Yeah.
So she's at the door, and they're just using her energy. They're just taking her energy and coming through with that. So I think if this young girl wasn't here, then I won't be picking up on this. I'm getting a lady singing. I'm getting a time frame with it, and it's not that far. I'm getting like Victorian. She's quite funny. She's quite. She's not nasty or anything like that. But I'm asking her name. I'm just trying to get a name, and she's like, everyone knows me, and that's all I'm getting off her. I'm not getting a name off her. She's not annoyed, but she seems quite put off that I'm asking for her name. I think she thinks I should automatically know who she is, but I don't.
I'm just feeling really drained in here at the moment.
I'm getting this, and I'm getting the shadow going up, but I'm also. I don't like it when I get stuff like this because it normally means it's not good. But I'm getting something crawling around on the floor. All day, my guy's trying to be warning me of this. All day, he's been trying to warn me because something's been stopping him. Because he's normally clear. I've never had any issue understanding him. But today, all I've been getting is just like broken biscuits. He sound like, I've just been getting mumbles off him. And I'm like, what are you trying to say? Make it clearer. And it's this. He's warned me of this. He's not happy with the situation. He's not happy I'm here. No, let me check the phone. Can you do that again, please? You said you went, it was Rocky, wasn't it? You said you went really hot.
I'm still red hot.
I'm just sweating.
I'm really, it's running off my head.
Yeah. I wasn't like this before, I've just started really. How are you feeling, Sean? Are you feeling hot? Are you feeling
Yeah, hot.
really hot?
I've been hot since I come in there.
What's the heat source like over here, Phil? Is it any different to where you are?
Well, I've just gone round the room here, and we're a lot cooler than you guys.
It's
You guys are glowing orange,
Yeah.
so you are hot. From your knees all the way up.
Mm. Yes, you said that.
You
Phil
said
just
that. Phil's just said
Oh my
got
god.
someone.
It's a round ball just gone past me.
Stood behind you.
Oh my god, as you said it.
Did it come from the hallway?
Yeah.
Because I'm getting someone down there and I don't know who it is.
As
Just
soon as
staying
you said
far back.
that, he said it.
He's coming back past me here.
What kind is that?
That is uncanny. As soon as you said it, he said someone behind Sean and he didn't even say anything.
Mm.
It's a round ball. He's saw it come right past me here.
Yeah.
It's like it's leaning
Keep
on
taking
your
some
back.
stones.
How's your back feeling, Sean?
Cold. Here, on this side here.
When we look back at the thermal imager footage, we noticed something or someone peering round at our investigating alien on the floor. Sean, what are your thoughts? I'm just feeling really drained in here.
There's a lot of mixed energies in here. There's a lot.
I feel like someone doesn't want me to speak, doesn't want me to ask you questions.
Well, that's it, because you're quiet. You're not, no offence, but you're not normally quiet.
No.
You're not asking questions, but I'm getting that. The more I'm speaking about this name, the more I'm being shut up, the more I'm being stopped. And I said, all day today, I've been getting a message and I've been trying to find out what he's saying. And I've never had this with my guide before, never had it. He's never been wrong with information, he's never let me down. And today he's just been trying to tell me something all day and I've not understood him and what he's trying to say. And it's this. This is what he's trying to say. This is what he's trying to know it. This guy's come forward again, the big guy, and he's been quite... it'd be interesting to get board and see if he comes through on the board, because the stuff he's coming out with, he just wants me to stop. He just wants me to stop talking. He's not happy what I'm saying. I think he's definitely negative. He's definitely not a nice male. But he's not. Even though he's been nasty to me, I don't want to be disrespectful to him. But like the other two, he's not the brightest sort of thing. You know, give him a couple of quid in it, do whatever. So he's just. He'll carry out the work what he's doing. He'll be the nasty one. These three with the blood poured onto the paper, they're quite, like I said, they're quite high up. They're quite wealthy, quite respected. I'm still keep trying to see that name, and I'm not seeing the first name. They're not letting me see the first name. Just keep showing me N. They're not showing me the rest of the name. Keep being shown sigils, symbols. They're not drawn. They're scraped in. They're scraped in somewhere. To do with these. Now, whether it's them doing it to aid them, to help them, or someone's doing it to try and stop them, try and stop what they're doing actually take place. But I'm getting scraped in.
Can we take a 10-minute break, guys?
Yeah, we need a bit of a break actually. Yeah, Dave.
On our break, each of us discussed how we all felt in that particular room. Me, I felt drained and unable to ask Andy any questions. The rest of the team felt a lot of negativity and wanting to attack each other.
The only thing is, when we came in here, there's no smell.
No.
There
Did you smell anything when you come in, Phil?
Oh, that's not like it was before, really, is it?
Yeah, no smell. It was very sulphuric, but there's nothing when we come in now. But I'm still, when in here, I still get that with the lad on the floor and him down on his chest. So I'm led to believe it was either done in this area, whether it's before this building was here or...
So you're saying about this gentleman you've seen on the floor that been
Yeah.
kneeled on and his throat was cut?
Yes.
What sort of time period are you getting that with that?
I'm going way back with the clothing, old, so it's very old. I'm going right back. The way I'm being shown is quite graphic because I'm hearing it as well. I'm not seeing it, I'm hearing it. The lad who's on the floor being cut, he's not moving, he's not screaming, he's not doing anything, so either he's unconscious or he's already dead.
Yeah.
But I'm actually hearing the knife cutting in, I'm hearing the bone.
Right.
It's quite graphic what I'm hearing and seeing as well. But what's shocking for me is the way the guy who's knelt on him with his knee is just treating this poor lad like a butcher would with a cow. You know, just like you know, it's nothing. It's just there's no remorse, there's no respect, it's just not about what he's doing. The thing is, what I've been thinking with this as well, with the blood I've been shown in the cup, and I believe the blood's from this lad, and the way he's treating him like it's just a piece of meat, and you got upstairs, you got meat hooks in there. Yeah. You know, I'm wondering if those meat hooks were for some other purpose at some point, together, blood or anything like that. I don't know what I'm seeing. I'm seeing an animal. It's either I can't see what it is. I'm seeing a bundle. It's wrapped up, and it's some sort of animal. And that's somewhere as well. That's been either put underneath something or buried. It's something. But this again was to me. I'm getting it was a ritual of some kind. It wasn't just a pet passing and buried it. It was done in a certain way. But I can't see if it's a cat or a dog, but it's not the same size. It's only about so big. It's not very big at all.
Our tech guy, Phil, caught this with the thermal imager, pointing into the beer garden. It looks like two apparitions kissing. Nobody else was in the beer garden at the time, and regulars to the ale house have also seen these apparitions before kissing. What are your thoughts on this picture?
When we came out before, as soon as I walked out, I got a pain in the side of my head there. Now I was getting that as it was meant for the neck, but they've missed and they've gone into the back of the head. I'm still getting bits about this, but I'm also, as I was talking to you, and you rubbed your face, at the exact same time you rubbed your face like that, a male come running up towards me and just went and slashed my face. Now, before I could say that to you, you rubbed the exact same side of the face where you slashed me. So that was interesting that you rubbed your face. That's why I said to you, why did you rub your face? On the Spanish side, like I say, if you've got to find out more, then it's on Amazon. But on the Spanish side, Phil Shepherd has looked into that and he's found a possible link to that. But what I was getting when we were studying there a minute ago, with this into the back of the head, I'm not getting Spanish, but I wasn't getting it was English either. The person who had the chop in the back of the head wasn't English. That's what I'm getting. I don't know if it was French. It wasn't Spanish. I don't know if it was French. I don't think it was English. Now, this happened, coming like me, Sean Rocky was saying, it's for that, you know, a lot of them weren't professional headsmen. It was just a case of take the money and do it. So they swung it, and this guy who got it in the back of the head, I believe it could have been up to 2 or 3 times before his head was taken off. But like I said, we've got a fire behind us. I can smell it, I can see it, I can feel it, and you've got people still carrying on with the business. Like that doesn't faze them. Whereas now, this day and age, if there was a major fire, you'd like evacuate and get the brigade in and all this lot. Well, these are just like.
So is it men and women?
Yeah, it's busy. It's busy. It's a bit, even though it's only a small alleyway, it seems quite busy. But I also get the fact that a lot of things happened in this alleyway which shouldn't have. A lot of dodgy dealings, a lot of muggings, stabbings. I think that's why I got slashed across the face. It's the fact I'm stood here talking. I believe that a lot of that happened down there. And I also get that it was known if you wanted to walk down there, it was a bit of a risk walking down there. So if you was going to take this route, you either had something about you can handle yourself, or there's more than money. You wouldn't think of walking down there on your own because you probably end up getting done in. Got an old man walking past me now. I can't work out what he is saying. I can't work out. Now, to me, I don't know why. He sounds Cornish. No, I don't know why. That's the way he sounds. I can't understand what he's saying. But he's got another cart you hold, and he's walking, and he's got a car with him, and he's walking. There's nothing on the car. But he's just walking over that way, and he's just talking to himself. And I'm getting that as a regular occurrence for him. Right. He'll just carry on his business, just chat away. And he's just coming through. And again, that fire's still blazing, and he's just coming from that direction. Going back onto that subject of the cat, I don't know if it is a cat or a dog, but I'm seeing this animal wrapped and buried for some reason. And again, this was to do with some sort of ritual. I believe it's to do with the guys in that room. Right. It's something to do with them. It was some sort of thing they done. Got two brothers, and they seem to like this area. They seem to like this area a lot. And I think it's one of them who cut my face. Right. They seem to like this area. What sort of area are they from? Are they from? I'm going to say around about Victorian. Like I said, I was here just talking to you, and obviously it didn't physically happen. So in mind's eye, you just ran forward and just cut my face. So that's the sort of thing they would have done. It's if you didn't pay him, or if you didn't do, then they'll hurt you. But this was their area. Just this. Not out there, just this. This and all the way down. This was their area. And they're always together, they weren't separate because they're stronger together. So you never see one without the other. But as long as, if you come down this passage, as long as you gave them what they wanted, you was fine. You was absolutely fine. If anything, you was looked after while you was going down there, because as soon as you walked onto this alleyway, which is their alleyway, once you paid them, you sort of like fell under their protection. So you was alright all the way to where you was going to. And then when you was coming back, but then when you start a journey again, you'd have to pay again. You know, simple as.
Let's go back to this beheading thing. You've got information now, haven't you? Well. Do you want to go in now and show? Show Andy what we've found. And then he can clarify all that together.
Okay.
Keep it rolling. Yeah. Keep it rolling. Yeah.
Found something that I'm really interested in. We need to get where they're bringing there.
Go away, man. You found it. So, the information that Sean and Rocky have found, do you want to claim Sean?
Yeah, that is supposed to be the original chair what the man was pulled off before he was executed.
The Duke of Derby. He was beheaded in 1651 for his part in the Bolton massacre.
Right. In the massacre?
Yeah, so that could be the one you're picking up outside.
So he was actually taken out. He was taken outside this pub here.
So the massacre I'm seeing is to do with this guy, and that's why I'm getting his beheading, and that's why I'm seeing
beheaded outside.
While the cheering.
Yeah. So that's what that's about.
And that's the original chair, or do you think that's a mock?
Apparently, it's supposed to be the original chair.
It's supposed to be it's covered in woodworm and everything, and it looks pretty.
That he sat in before he was taken outside.
That is old.
Yeah, that's that.
The trouble is, did it take 2 or 3 things to do it? Or
Well,
is it somebody else?
It wasn't. Well, whoever I picked upon beheaded wasn't the first. It wasn't one hit. It wasn't one hit because one went into the back of the head. And I'll say.
It all depends really on it. If it's a real executioner or just somebody out in the public that's take
Well,
the job on to do it.
Somebody will do, isn't one? They'll pay, like you said,
Anyone,
a butcher,
yeah.
anybody
Yeah, butcher,
who wants
yeah.
to do it.
Anyone.
And it did happen a lot, didn't it? You know what I mean? Where
Yeah,
these
yeah.
people were paid, and it did happen. Well, it happened quite a lot, didn't it, really?
So you're still picking up the woman that's in here?
That lady's not moved from the back room. I don't know why she only stays in that room, whether that's the area she works in, I don't know. But she, like I said, she's still doing that with her hands, still rubbing her hands, still looking through her. Now, with the, like I said, now we've explored the building more and picked up a more spirit and been told more information. There's another gents in that room who had the meeting around the table. They funded this. They ran this. So they organised this, and you know, everyone came in here and took the money they needed. I'm not saying I don't know what's going. I don't know anything about Masons or anything like that, so I don't know whether they were into banking. I don't know, but that's what it seems like. They sort of done this as like a banking, you know, rather than go to the bank, he came to them if he needed funds. But if you couldn't pay, you either gave you the deed to your property, or you was dealt with in another way. Now this lady in the back seems to be, I don't know if she, when she's doing it, I'm seeing a lot of, like, I'm seeing coins around, I'm seeing other stuff. You alright, Phil? Yeah. I'm seeing other stuff, so I don't know if she was the one who actually counted the money coming in, and that's why she's rubbing her hands.
Yeah.
She was quite happy with what's coming in, and I don't know if that's why she was sat in the back, because she was like the cashier. She was the one who made sure that the correct amount of monies was coming in, what should have been collected that day. But I do feel a lot of bad has happened in this part of the building as well. The lad downstairs in the kitchen, when I believe this was one building, when they knelt on his chest and done that again. It's like when you come to a location, like I said, I've never been here before, and you start communicating with spirit and you start getting the story, and you realise when you're going through the night, you're like, why am I getting that, why am I getting that, and then it all comes together then.
Yeah.
So that, the lad who got his throat cut quite brutally, was to do with them to do that ritual they needed to do.
Right.
So he paid the price just for that ritual.
Yeah.
So they had a hand in that, they had a hand in this. That was me, I just kicked something. Yeah, a lot happened up here. A lot of sadness. It's like people would take loans out and then they'll come and they'll have to give the property. So they get a loan to get off the, you know, get food and this and everything, they end up homeless.
Yeah.
Because they can't pay it.
Yeah.
Same as modern day, then.
Yeah, it is, exactly. So it's just like the Bank of England now. So you go, you know, they'll come in and get a loan, quite happy, go back to the family. Oh, I've got, you know, got the funds for what we need. A couple of years down the line, they're on the street. It's not a pot to.
Yeah.
So yeah, a lot of sadness in here, a lot of hardship, a lot of sadness went on. But the lady in the back, and there's a man sat down as well. I believe he was the one who dealt with all this. They didn't give a rat's what was going on. As long as they got the money, they didn't care. And it wasn't like it is now when you apply for a loan to go through your finances to make sure you can afford it.
Yeah.
They didn't care. When you come in and say I need such and such amount, just give it you. Because they knew if you couldn't afford it, they stand to get something greater, your property.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Which is far more
Yeah.
expensive than the loan you're going to get. So they were a winner. It was a winner for them.
Yes, yeah.
It was a winner.
Yeah.
You know, and also getting that as well, they'd also extend your credit just to get you in that loop and to get you into that situation where you couldn't pay it.
Yeah.
So they sort of entrapped a lot of people just to get the properties and to get money that
So
way.
what would they done if you couldn't have paid it back?
I'm getting.
That might be what the horses were about. That was like taking your car or taking your horse.
Yeah, could be. Yeah, they would have either like took the properties or like Rocky said, horse or something like that. But I believe if you couldn't pay it back, then that's when they'll send the tour guy with a burnt face or other people, and you was dealt with in other ways, quite nastily. I believe people would have been killed over this who couldn't afford it, and nothing would have been done about it because these guys down there are untouchable.
Yeah.
You know, all the law in the area was basically through them. I don't know what his name is. I don't know if it's not a first name. I'm presuming it's a surname. So I'm getting Marsden. It's been told Marsden. I don't know who this is. I'm trying to find out who it is. Why are you giving me Marsden? What? Give me the first name, but I'm just getting Marsden. Albert Marsden.
Right.
Albert Marsden. I don't know who he is or why I've been given that name. That name has just been offered up.
So is there any spirits here? Can you make a noise, please?
Was that beep then? Anyone hear that beep?
I
I
heard
heard
that.
that beep, but I don't know what. It's not in here yet.
There's a REM pod behind me, but if that went off, it's dead noisy.
It sounded like it was over there, somewhere.
There's a device over there, the handheld REM pod, but that won't make that noise neither.
Can you do that again for us, please? That's my foot creaking.
Can you bang on something? Can you throw something?
No, I know it's not going to be these windows because we're quite high up, so I know it's not these windows, but I don't know, I'm being shown a male who likes banging on the windows and scratching on the windows.
Right.
So whether he would do that to torment the people, I don't know. But when you say can you bang on something, I've got this male and he's just banging on the window and he's just running his fingers down the windows. Obviously these windows, you know,
Yeah.
but he's showing me that. What's that noise? Do you hear that, Phil? I hear like, well, it could be a rat or a mouse, couldn't it? I hear like a scurry. Anyone say that?
Oh dear, that.
I didn't.
So you're stood there, Dave, but to me, someone just come right in my face then. I thought it was you at first, that's why I looked at it. It's like you stepped right forward into my space, but it wasn't you. I'm starting to feel dizzy, what Sean was saying before, I'm starting to feel a bit. After they've gone and I feel that other things were done in this space, there was other, it was used for other purposes, maybe not good purposes. I still keep being told about symbols or sigils engraved in something
Yeah.
that could do with finding out where they are. It's like what I'm being shown, it's, if I had a pen and paper, I'll draw it, but I'll try and describe it. I'm being shown, it looks like a pentagram, and I've got a sun to the left and the moon to the right, and then a circle surrounding the pentagram.
It's witchcraft, isn't it? You know, Freemasons, if you go back a few hundred years, they weren't like they were now. They were into, you know what I mean, kill the chicken and everything. And, yeah, well, if you go back 100 years, that's what they. I mean, 'cause a guy really from the Knights Templars, didn't he? He turned into groups and he turned into them Freemasons.
Yeah.
You go back a few hundred years, they would do worships and things
But
like that.
this, I don't know if this is, I don't know if this would be used as a protection symbol, I don't know, or the fact it would have been engraved because it's their building what they use and they would have used that, but that's the symbol I keep being shown, and it's got a circle around it, and the sun and the moon is within the circle, it's not on the outside of the circle, it's in the circle, and that's the symbol I keep being shown, and that's the symbol I've been shown, I just kicked something, that was me making that noise, that's the symbol I've been shown engraved, and I've looked, when we've been around the location I've looked and I've not seen anything like that. But there's nothing to say it's not down in the basement, or it was here and it's been moved, or it was on the table that sat round. I don't know. But that's a symbol I keep seeing.
This shadow figure was caught by our investigator Rocky Aberton in the upstairs dock room. Could this be the shadow of the old lady that worked with the loan syndicate in this location many years ago? Nobody else was in the room at the time.
Are you one of the 9 sat around the table? Did you order the action with the gent's name on the paper? Did he speak about the association without permission? That's a little one, wasn't it? Yeah. Right, got all mine, it's just black the base there.
It's not by years now. That's when they were here. What year? The 1700s.
Yeah, I'm going right back. Can I see, can you move the table to the correct year? 1500s? $1600s?
Move them.
Just move it again if that's 1600s. If it's 1682, move the table if it's 1682. It's 1681. It's on 1682. So I don't know why.
1652.
You reckon?
1652.
Is it?
That's what I got.
Is it 1652? I need to get a big table.
Yeah.
Was you involved with the beheading outside? Can you confirm if it took more than one blows with the axe? Did it take 3 attempts to take the head? Was it 2 attempts? Was it just one? Yeah, just one. Do you order the beheading? Did you order many killings?
Do you still haunt this place?
Ooh, that was a strong one.
How many of you?
Do you know where the flintlock pistol is?
Say that was a no.
Do you know of the blood ritual? Are you aware of the animal that's wrapped up and buried? Are you the gent who was pictured standing behind Sean?
you see the little girl that haunts this place?
Do you use the little girl's energy like others do to come through? Does it? Yeah.
On reviewing the footage, I noticed several times that the sound kept dropping out. Was this manipulated by spirit to try and stop us from getting the proof in the answers they were giving us, or was this a technical problem? Who knows?
Are you aware of the two men who done similar things to Bergen here? Are you aware of the two men who stand in the alleyway and make sure people pay for walking through?
Do they work for you? Do you run this building? How many masons are here?
Yeah, thanks, you can read that table.
No, I'm back. Wreck.
Is there 9 masons?
The book that you write in your meetings, those books are still in this premises. Was you aware of the pit where people are thrown down as a punishment? Did you order some of those people to be thrown down that pit? With a burnt face, does he work for you? Are you the tall man with the burnt face? Are you the man who grabbed my throat before? I'm going to wrap this up, mate. My back's killing.
You want Phil back at the table? Say that in a no.
Phil, no, mate.
After getting some good answers from Spirit to our questions on the table tipping, we concluded our investigation at Olde Man And Scythe in Lancashire. Until next time, paranormal friends, keep believing.